Alita, Battle Angel. Should you go see it? There's a question that makes me start slapping myself. Yes, but hell no. But yes, because of dumb reasons. I know there was a fun movie hiding under all this detritus, but every time I was almost getting myself to a state where I could enjoy it, the movie smacked me out of it with a rocket-powered sledgehammer made out of rat carcasses. Remember when we thought that the CG eyes of the main character would drag her to the uncanny valley and that could end up being the downfall of the box office success? Well, that was pretty much like thinking that Ben Affleck would be the bad part of Batman v Superman. Alita looks fine. Rest? Ass. Story is simple. In post-apocalyptic 26th century, Christoph Waltz finds a cyborg corpse and fixes it. It happens that it was really a top-notch super soldier. Now everyone wants to get to the sky city called Salem that keeps everyone in the slums underneath it. Action ensues. Everything that happens is pretty dumb. But not in any unforgivable way, but in a way that I'd tolerate just fine if I was watching anime. Every other character is a cyborg, with CG bodies and human actor's face. Combine this with the main character, who's pretty much a cartoon character. What you end up with is closest to Space Jam and the worst green screen parts of Star Wars prequels. This looked good on paper, and now we're too far to turn back. That sentence was likely said hundreds of times during the later stages of production. Most intolerable part is the one I waited for most. Alita joins a local robo-wars sport that's like a speed racer combined with the monsters from Quest for Camelot. This means all sorts of craziest robots ride through some F-Zero track while murdering each other, and I was finally in the mood for some beautiful anime schlock. And then camera pointed to the audience with normal people, cheering to something they aren't really seeing. But worse, when Alita finds the cyborg death machines, all of them have real human faces. Just because Cameron and Rodriguez felt they could do it. Because they are all about pushing the experience over the next edge. This doesn't mean they should. Every second I saw a normal human face, I was taking off from the spectacle and reminded that there's a green screen and someone has covered everything but their face. Search YouTube for motorball clip. If you don't feel like it looks moronic, maybe you'll get more out of this than me. This was the same problem when this problem was first encountered when Christoph Waltz uses a rocket booster hammer to hunt outlaw cyborgs. I could take this, if it allowed itself to be full over-the-top anime. Every stupid thing that's said I could take in a cartoon, but this movie just doesn't let my brain reach that state. All the actors are clearly acting against tennis balls on strings with no idea what they should actually be. Except Maheshwara Ali. He's the only one who understands how anime acting works. He chews the scenery like he's actually a Blomfeld from The Ghost in the Shell, and that just makes all the rest look worse. Heads attached to CG bodies never managed to look convincing. I think the movie had given up on even trying when we reached the story's emotional climax. I'm saying that because that's how it was presented in the 93 anime this was based on. Here though, I can't say because I was laughing all through the end. It was like the introduction to Zardos. It's sad to say that $200 million movie should have been a fully animated feature. But if you just watch Spielberg's 2011 Tintin movie, that's how it should have been done. I'm not saying it would have been good, but it would have been fun. That would help us to stay invested just by offering a possibility that this future might not be the future of our real world, but some more exciting one. It would help with selling me a world where I think love is a thing, but sex isn't. I really wanted to like this. If not for it being legit good, then maybe in that Jupiter Ascending kind of entertaining. But holy hell how ugly it was in all the wrong moments. And not because our technology isn't there yet. It is. That doesn't mean it will work. I went to see this because it's a Robert Rodriguez movie. That's always a gamble. You might get Once Upon a Time in Mexico or Sin City or Planet Terror. Or it might be a Spy Kids sequel. Or Sin City sequel. Or Sharkboy and Lavagirl. Never forget Sharkboy and Lavagirl. I guess what I got is what Frank Miller would have made if he had unlimited budget in RoboCop sequels. I saw this in some premiere opening where I had to sit through half an hour of interviews from actors and Rodriguez and James Cameron. Boring as hell, but it's ironically funny to listen how everyone used all their time and money and made blood sacrifices to make this happen, and then see the product that the interviewees well knew doesn't really work. So should you go see it? Well, yes. A friend of mine wasn't distracted by previously listed shortcomings. You would then just need a mindset where you can enjoy really dumb visuals. But more importantly, the box office success reaches the chart-loving producers in Hollywood. In about a year, there have been 4 major cyberpunk movies. Before this, Mortal Engines, Upgrade, and Black Panther. If we let Black Panther be the only one that made actual profits, Hollywood producers don't read it as remember to make cyberpunk movies good. They read it as let's not finance them. And I want a sequel to this. This does have a sequel bait, by the way. Just like Valerian could have been way better with just changing the main character's actor to someone likable, this could have worked if you only took away real humans. So the next one will definitely be better, if it ever materializes. If you feel underwhelmed after sitting through Alita, you can then watch 2009 anime Red Line. That's practically what Alita really wanted to deliver.